doing kind of a deep dive here into the Ring book versus Ringu, the first movie, versus the Ring, the American movie. Let's get spooky. Okay, I'm going to start by saying I like them all, but let's see, what do they have in common? So they all share the same elements in the story of the reporter who is investigating after teens have died, watching a videotape that after you've watched it, you will die in 7 days. They also share the character of the little girl, well, in the book, girl, who has special abilities, and her being involved with this videotape. I would say those are your main things that are the same. The big things that did change were Ringu changed the main character, the reporter, from a male to a female. And the male in the book is protecting his wife and his baby, whereas the female reporter in both movies is protecting her young son from the videotape. Ringu also made a really interesting decision to bring in a character from the book. I believe his name is Yuji. I'm always worried I'm saying their names wrong. But they recast him in the movie. So like in the book, he was kind of nefarious. And in the movie, he's like her ex-husband. So in the book, like, Yuji was like the reporter's best friend. So, and he was a really dark character. So it's just, that was a jarring change, I felt. So what I like about each of them, I recommend all of them. I love about the book, I was very interested to see what they described as being on the videotape. And to me, what you see on the videotape in the book makes sense, versus I feel like with the films, both of them, honestly, especially the American one, just kind of went for like shock value and put in things that like sort of made sense, but also things that didn't make sense at all. And it was, I understand it's more visual, but I also like that the book put more emphasis on the Samara, well, in the book she's Sadako, but on the girl's mother, that character, because I felt like she was important. Now, my favorite thing with Ringu, first of all, you got to give it, credit for being the first movie, but the really strong visual that's associated with Ring, you don't even have, you know what it is. You don't even have, I don't have to tell you. But they save it for the end. They did a great job, and they're the ones who created it. And yes, it's in the American movie too, but Ringu created it, and it's so good. But the movie, The Ring, I think is the scariest. Of course, it was made well after the first movie, so better technology, better special effects. But again, because Ringu adapted the book first, I feel like Ringu walked so that the ring could run, So I give the award to the book for the best story. I give it to Ringu for the best creative image, that just, again, horror iconic, and The Ring for being the scariest. So check them all out.